This winning repository is the Companion OS, an operating system organized strictly by lifecycle stage and evidence type. Over the next 5 minutes, you will build your own to permanently replace marketing fluff with auditable truth. Open your preferred workspace, whether that is GitHub, Notion, or a local folder on your machine. Pick one specific prior engagement to document. Create a root directory called Companion-OS. Inside it, build 3 essential subfolders: Patterns, Templates, and Engagements. Inside the Engagements directory, create a specific project folder to house today's work. This exact layout ensures every future project starts with a frictionless, standardized foundation, rather than forcing you to stare at a blank page. This timeline displays the first 2 lifecycle stages: Diagnose and Prototype. These 2 stages dictate the exact contents of your first 3 artifact slots. Slot 1 is the brief. Here, you will record the specific system of record and the hard financial cost of an action. Slot 2 is the workflow map. You must include actual screenshots of the operator's current screens. Generic flowchart icons are strictly forbidden. Slot 3 is the narrow path. File the exact path diagram you built previously, directly alongside your 250-word PM defense. If these 3 files contain abstract summaries instead of concrete systems and defenses, the entire diagnosis phase fails the evidence test. You must redo it. The timeline expands to show the evaluate stage, which serves as the critical transition point for the entire repository. Create slot 4, the eval. Document your golden eval set, your latency, and your exact cost metrics. You must include the commit hash within this document. External reviewers need that hash to reproduce your exact numbers. Slot 4 is the contract that makes adoption possible. Without a reproducible commit hash, an evaluation is just a story, and a prototype can never safely cross into production. Shift your focus to the final lifecycle stage, adopt, and a post-engagement wrap-up. Slot 5 is the demo. Provide a Loom link of the operator using the tool independently, alongside time-stamped screenshots of organic Slack adoption. Slot 6 is the adoption note. Name the Day 2 owner, list the update cadences, and record the hard deflection numbers. Vague phrases like "it's going well" are unacceptable. If you lack hard adoption data, append the word placeholder to the file name. Prioritize a visible, honest gap over a fabricated metric. Slot 7 is the retro. Use a blameless postmortem format. Record 3 things that worked, 3 that didn't, and 2 changes you will make to your personal defaults. Slot 7 is the engine of compound interest for your career. Forcing yourself to name your own behavioral slips, rather than blaming the client, prevents you from repeating the same failure on your next engagement. Look back across all 7 created slots and hunt down any unverifiable adjectives. Notice how this resume speak sentence on the left, drove successful adoption exceeding KPIs, gets rewritten into an evidence-based fact, naming specific people and exact deflection percentages. Apply a final QA rule to your folders. Every single entry must name a specific number or artifact, be locatable, and survive a skeptical "so what" test. Marketing language is auditable only on the surface. True evidence is auditable all the way down to the code. With a completed 7-slot repository, a senior engineer can open any folder and understand the exact reality of your engagement in 30 seconds. The primary audience for this repository is not a hiring manager, it is your own future self. Save this exact folder structure. It will serve as the mandatory template you must fill out for your Course 1 capstone project across milestones 1 through 6. You have successfully installed the core operating system that turns your daily client engagements into compounding personal capital.